For the past 3 years, my dogwoods and cherry trees have bloomed less and less. Is there anything I could do to help them bloom? This past year was very disappointing, and this is from Jeff right here in Memphis. So, Booker, he's disappointed. I mean, why do you think, less and less blooms?
Period of time it could be now. Sometimes the dogwood, they don't like a whole lot of fertilizer. Maybe you have a lot of leaves on there. Maybe got too many nitrogen fertilizer in the soil over a period of time and cause them to not bloom in there. And also, you just might want to just go out and make sure you're getting the light in there too. The dogwood, they do good in the shady location.
Right, understory trees.
Understory tree and everything. But check that nitrogen fertilizer. Make sure you get too many nitrogen fertilizer. And if you want to add some like superphosphate. That'll help put on some balloons sometime. Anything that got blooming, you might want to add a little superphosphate to that.
Okay.
But I'll check how the leaves look on there. The leaves look real pretty and green and no bloom. That could be one of the problems to make fertilizer, especially nitrogen fertilizer.
All right, what are you thinking, Mr. D?
I agree wholeheartedly. You know, that's the first thing I would think is if you have real healthy leaves, that there may, and it may not be that you're fertilizing the tree. It may be that you're just putting a lot of nitrogen on your lawn, and your tree roots go out 1.5 times the distance, the height of the tree. So they're way out there. Those tree roots are way out there in your yard, and so you may be inadvertently applying too much fertilizer.
Something else I would recommend, though, Jeff, make sure that you're looking at the bottom of that trunk, right? Because you might have borers. Could cause that damage as well, because you do have dogwood borers, and you also have cherry borers.
Right.
So I mean that could be a problem as well. So I would look down there to see if you see any little holes, any little frags, anything like that, because that may cause that problem. Because when they get in there, of course, they're going to disrupt the flow of nutrients and water to the upper canopy. So that's something to consider as well.
I went to a lady one time and she had a problem with that, and I started looking around the tree, and she had weed eated, damn it.
Yeah,
They moved some of the bark around there on that side of the tree, and it wasn't doing its way.
That's terrible damage.
That's terrible damage.
Weed eater blight.
Weed eater blight.
That's why you need to mulch around correctly. Mulch correctly around trees.
All right, so there you have it, Jeff. There's a couple of things we want you to look at. Look at your fertilizing. Definitely do check to make sure you don't have any borers, or do mulch. We hope you loved the video. We would love for you to ask more questions. Be sure to leave those questions in your comments.